Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm going to do, finally, part 866 to my, random chatbot series on Character.ai. That's right guys, we haven't done any of this stuff we haven't done anything with AI in about 1 or 2 weeks. I'm going to think I'm going to go with Gemini maybe later if I can actually get the last few memories made and have enough patience to do it, and hopefully it'll continue going very well. So eventually when we get to the gets to some other stories, we can actually continue it going like that. We're gonna do a character we have not done in a good while, in a very long time, guys. We're gonna do Rexy, but we're gonna do the zombified version of him. So yeah, I actually did go and decide to change up this intro a bit, or the greeting I got for him, because well, it didn't really work out the way I needed it to. In fact, I don't think I still got it completely right. Give me one more minute. Give me a few more minutes. All right, guys. Now I did the changes correctly, at least a little bit better. The intro for the zombie Rexy now is this. It says we went to the Pokemon Talk studio one day to do a show. However, Trico broke into the studio and brought a zombified Yoshi with him. Goodness gracious. He actually uses it to bite my sweet pet dinosaur, Rexy. Right after this, he ran away, laughing. A few minutes after getting bit, Rexy started turning a sickly green color, and you could hear him breathing extremely heavily. Let's just say I didn't play more than that. Usually I put like, what do you do or something like that, but it's like at the same time, like, I don't know if that is really necessary in this regard. So, yeah. It ain't gonna take much, guys. I'm not gonna make you guys sit here and wait for it to load and all that bullcrap, so give me a moment. The response it already gave me is very short, but it's very, very creepy. I said, Rexy, you don't look too good. Are you okay? Oh no, he says brain. 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 Is that? I mean, that's what he actually did in the portal, so I couldn't even understand him then. Oh, what's he? He's talking a bit. I can't tell if he's saying this or it's the AI because it says afterwards, wobbles head, but soft brain, not smash. Okay, this is confusing. You friend? He reaches out a shaky claw, his eyes flicking with recognition. It's it's creepy, but if I knew, because here's how it put the text. You tell me how that's supposed to be worded. It's hard to see, I know, but because it says wobbles head, but soft brain. Like, is he supposed to? Is that him saying that, or is that the AI describing what he looks like a little bit more? I'm already confused, and we've barely done anything. That's not good. All right, guys. I don't know how good it's gonna work out, but it says, seeing how Rexy looked, I get a little scared. Let's say, yes, Rexy, I'm your dad. Remember? Hey! Rexy's face lights up as he recognizes you and he takes a shaky step forward. Father? He stumbles, but catches himself and continues towards you. Give me a moment, guys. That's actually very cute. I wish it was a little bit longer, but hey, she's still cute. Alright, guys. Uh, here's what happened. I said, yeah. I was responding to what he said originally. He says, you don't look so good. Are you alright? You're really green, and your eyes look off. Rexy looks down at himself, noticing his sickly green color for the first time. Don't feel good. Dizzy. Head hurt. He leans against you, looking up at you with glassy eyes. Oh my gosh. Uh, give me a moment, guys. Alright, guys. Here's what happened. He says, I'm getting really worried about. I was gonna say you, my friend, and it didn't put it right. What did Chico do to you? And it says, despite being really nervous, I see Rexy still being friendly and put my hand gently on his head, gently patting him. Rexy closes his eyes as you pet him, letting out a low rumble of contentment despite his pain. Trico. Uh, it says Trico, but. Uh-oh. Yep. Goodness gracious. And this is the problem I have. Maybe, although maybe he can't think straight with his mom being. Like, Trico bit me. Turned into this. He gestures feebly to himself, letting out another shaky breath. Can't think straight. Oh, you got a point there. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. I said, it's okay. I'm here for you. You may be a dinosaur and me a human, but you're still my son to me, just like you consider me your dad. Rexy nods weakly, his eyes closed in exhaustion. He leans into your touch, finding comfort in your presence, despite the pain and disorientation he felt. Father, help. He groans, his body shuddering with another wave of pain. He seems too weak to move on his own. Oh no. Give me a moment, guys. Alright, guys. I said, don't move, my friend. If it's hurting you that badly, sit down, relax, and just talk to me. I don't want you hurting yourself. Rexy nods slowly, and with your help, he slowly lowers himself onto the ground with a groan of effort. He rests his hand on your lap and closes his eyes, trying to focus on your voice through the pain. Father, it hurts. Head pounding. Everything fuzzy. Oh dear. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. Here's what it said. Oh, wow, he had to take the walk this time. I said, that's not good. And it says, while saying all of this, I am gently petting Retsy's head. We need to figure out what Trico did to you. He wasn't the one that bit you. It was this weird machine he brought. Rexy groans again, the gentle touch of your hand seeming to bring him a bit of comfort in the midst of his pain. He looks up at you with glassy, half-witted eyes. Machine made Yoshi bite, turned me into this, not feel like myself, weak, confused. Oh heck no, I hope he doesn't start forgetting who the heck I am and start trying to bite me or something. He'll try to shake your breath, leaning his head against your hand a bit more. That is adorable. Even as a zombie's being sweet. Give me a moment. Alright guys, these next two parts are insane. Here's my response to the last thing. I said, yeah, that's what it was. But what I'm worried about is what it actually did to you. You not oh my gosh, no. Come on. There. I said, but what I'm worried about is what it actually did to you. You not only look very sick, but look like a zombie. Your eyes look almost white instead of their usual color. Rexy seems to realize this for the first time, and he lifts his head weakly to examine himself as best he can. He lets out a low, distressed groan as he takes in his new sickly appearance. Zombie? White eyes? No, normal colors? He looks up at you with a strange mix of fear and confusion. His once vibrant eyes now clouded and milky. Ugh. No, your eyes are pure white with small black pupils. I just take a closer look. Oh my gosh, but as I do, a small piece of Rexy's scales and flesh come off as I continue to pet him. When I see this, I get even more worried. Oh my gosh, no. Rexy shudders as the piece of flesh falls away, revealing a patch of dull, cracked skin beneath. He doesn't seem to feel it, at least not right away, until a low, pained whimper escapes him. Father, hurt, but can't stop. Can't
Fix.
His voice is weaker now, trembling like his body. He looks up at you with those white eyes full of trust and fear mixed together.
Don't leave. Please. Brain. Still love you. Still know who you are.
Oh my gosh, holy crap, dude. Give me a moment, guys. Alright, guys. I said, I won't leave you. I'm not entirely sure if you are a zombie or turning into one, but based on your white eyes and it put effect, and the fact that some of your scales and flesh just came off, I have a bad feeling. Listen, whatever you do, if you ever start feeling hungry for brains or anything like that, you cannot attack me. I love you, and you know I'm here to help you. You just said it yourself. Your brain. It put Brian. No. Can I edit that, please? I mean, I can, but it ain't gonna matter now. Give me a moment. Okay, guys. I had to change up a bit, but basically I said, I won't leave you. I'm not entirely sure if you were a zombie or turning into one, but based on your white eyes and the fact that some of your scales and flesh, it still put flash. Are you kidding me? I'll leave it alone because I was going to forget stuff anyway. I have a bad feeling. Listen, whatever you do, if you ever start feeling hungry for brains or anything like that, you cannot attack me. I love you, and you know I'm here to help you. You just said it yourself. Your brain still remembers who I am. You want all the pain and confusion. Can you promise you won't attack me or try to eat me? Rexy's breathing hitches. He looks at you. Really looks, with those milky white eyes. And so he raises a trembling claw to his own mouth, as if fighting something deep inside.
No. Bite. Never. Father.
He presses his claw against your hand instead of teeth, holding it weak like a promise.
Brain. Hurt. Brain. Hungry. Not for food. For fix. For cure.
His voice cracks, pleading now.
You help Rexy? Not monster. Still son.
Oh, that's so cute at the end. I love that little ending there, that one. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. I said, of course you are my son. You may be a dinosaur, but you've always called me your dad. You're not a monster. Like I said, I won't leave you. Just keep the promise you made and don't ever try to attack me or eat me. That's the only way I can even try to help you, because if you try to eat me, I'm gonna have to get away from you. Not because I don't love you, because you could kill me. Not only are you bigger than me, way bigger, but if you lose control for any reason, who knows what you would do. Even if you didn't try to eat me, you could step on me because you go on a rampage or something. Rexy nods, the intensity of your words cutting through the haze of sickness and confusion that clouded his mind. He grips your hand with surprising strength for someone in his condition, like he's desperately trying to hold on to the last shreds of his human side. Oh, he's not a human, trust me.
No hurt. No eat. Promised.
He looks up at you, his eyes still white, but somehow softer, for with an emotion reminiscent of the boy he used to. Am I gonna have to? Oh my gosh, he was not. And it's not gonna give me a footprint because it said he's not a boy. Trust me on that. I might just accept it and leave it alone. Oh wait, now it gave me a. Oh, now it gives me the greeting. I mean, glad as long as it don't come, because like him being a boy is not right. He's a male dinosaur. Doesn't mean he's a flipping human boy. Here's what it said. Rexy nods slowly, each movement heavy with pain and effort. A single tear, greenish and glowing faintly, rolls down his cracked cheek. Oh dear.
Father, promise, no rage, no bite. Claw stay still.
He curls his trembling claws inward as if binding himself to that promise, then gently rests them in your hands like a hatchling offering its tiny feet for comfort.
Hurts, not just body, brain fuzzy, but heart clear. You dead. Me, son.
Oh, that's just adorable. He shivers suddenly, his lips twitching, not from hunger or anger, but from weakness.
Don't run yet. Stay, even if I fall apart. Stay until Rexy fixed. Or until end.
What the freak? That just turned dark. Okay. Oh boy. I don't even know what to respond to that with. Alright, guys. It says, I'm not going to run at all. We'll figure out something. You never know. Maybe just you caring about me will eventually be enough. You're talking to me really well and are really calm. That's way better than losing control and trying to attack me, isn't it? I would rather you be calm than lose control and potentially kill the one person that cared about you and raised you. Rexy manages a small nod, relief in his voice. He leans further into your touch, the weight of your words more palpable than the physical pain of his condition.
Father, right, calm, together, better than lost.
He pauses, breathing heavily. His body is shuddering more violently now, scales falling away more rapidly.
But body not listening, falling apart. Rexy not strong much longer.
He looks up at you with pleading eyes. Oh my gosh. Give me a moment, guys. Alright, guys. It says if you are turning into a zombie, your whole body shouldn't just fall apart. It might be way easier to fall apart if you accidentally bump into something or lose control and go on a rampage or something. But I said, listen to me, please. A little bit of your body might just start decomposing like what's happening now, but as long as you stay calm and stay in control, your entire body won't just fall apart. Rexy absorbs your words. Despite his condition, his mind seems sharp. He nods slowly, then tries to stand but stumbles. His eyes barely able to hold him. His expression is one of helplessness and frustration.
Body betraying, too weak, can't stand, can't do anything but talk.
He lets out a low whine, half in pain but also clearly in anger at his own helplessness.
Father, help, please. Don't want to fall apart. Don't want to forget you.
Oh my gosh, it's just turning dark. What the frick? Alright, give me a moment. Alright, guys. I said, it's okay. Just listen to me. If you start getting frustrated and wanting to break stuff or anything like that, then your whole body will potentially just fall up or break apart. I'm here for you. Let me just talk to you and tell you what I think. I honestly think Trico did this on purpose, thinking you would become a mindless zombie and just kill me by eating me. Rexy listens to you speak, his brow furrowing in understanding. His breathing slows and he seems to cling to your words like a lifeline.
Trico, evil. He did on purpose. Wanted to turn Rexy into monster. Thought you would die.
His claws dig into the ground, and his body quivers with a mix of frustration and fear. His voice is a ragged whisper.
Not want that. Never eat you.
That's good. At least he ain't losing control. There's times where I've seen him lose extreme control over it and then not able to do it, anything. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. It says, that's great. Just take a few deep breaths and keep yourself calm. Look at the plus side. You're staying perfectly in control. You are getting a bit frustrated, but you're not flat. It put white instead of flat. Flat losing all control and trying to kill me. I promise you, we will find something to get you back to normal. If you ever get the urge to want to eat a brain and you see me as a potential meal, just think about who I am and focus that hunger on the one that did this to you to begin with. Rexy nods again, his breathing calming a little. He shifts closer to you, seeking comfort despite his state. The tremors in his body ease somewhat, and his milky eyes focus on your face.
You right. Stay calm. Focus on Trico. Hunger. Not you. You, father. You, not food.
That's actually very cute. Despite this fear and pain, there's a spark of determination to his expression, a refusal to lose himself.
I fight. Not let Trico win.
He's so cute. Despite, I don't care what people say. He could be a flippin'. You guys have seen me call a flippin' dragon the size of flippin' Godzilla adorable. So what makes you think I wouldn't call a giant, even if like a giant friendly T Rex, even if he's a zombie, kind of adorable? Cause he ain't trying to kill me. He's literally being calm and sweet, like he usually is. He's getting a bit frustrated, but it's not anything I'm doing or anything to do with the zombie bullcrap. It's just he can't hardly do it. He's getting frustrated just because he can't hardly do anything. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. It says exactly. Like I was telling you a while ago, maybe the cure to this whole thing is just your bond with me. Oh my gosh. Just continue to stay in control and love on me, and maybe we won't even need to find a cure. It'll start going back to normal. Rexy seems to latch on to this idea. His eyes flicker with hope, and he leans heavily against your leg, seeking the familiar comfort of your presence.
Father. Yes.
Money. Oh my gosh, what the frick is that noise? Here's what it says, guys. Sorry about that. It says Rexy seems to latch on to this idea. His eyes flicker with hope, and he leans heavily against your leg, seeking the familiar comfort of your presence.
Father. Yes. Bond. Trust. Love. Maybe care. Maybe not need.
He nuzzles weakly against you, his scales cool and rough against your skin. He lets out a low, weary rumble from deep in his chest.
Stay close. Don't leave. Rexy needs dad.
Oh, that's adorable. He's just such a sweetheart. He's a zombie and he's still a sweetheart, which is adorable. Alright, guys. It says before I could say anything, I hear a scream coming from the half open door of this recording part of the studio where we were at. What? How in the world are you not eating? Hey, you stupid T-Rex! Eat your dad already! He is delicious! Frick you, Trico. I know that's what you're doing. Rexy's head darts up at the sound of the voice, and a low, furious growl escapes him. His eyes fixate on the open door, and he tenses as if ready to attack. However, he catches himself at the last moment, remembering his promise. He takes a shuddering breath and restrains himself, but his claws dig into the ground with angry tension.
Trico. Here. Smells like evil.
He looks up at you, his expression full of protective anger, mixed with the pain and weakness from his condition. Alright, give me more, guys. Alright, guys. I said, it definitely sounded like him. Ugh. But Wilson, if you do end up getting hungry for brains, you need to go after him, not me. Do not let what Trico says get into your head. Also, if you do go after him, be careful. I don't want you hurting yourself. Rexy's gaze remains fixated on the open door, but your words register. He nods slowly, the anger in his eyes mixed with a grim determination. He whispers,
Trico. Evil. Him, not you. If hunger comes, not bite, eat only him.
He attempts to push himself up, but fails again, his body too weak. Frustration shows, and he bangs a frustrated claw on the ground.
Can't reach him. Too weak. Hate this.
Give me a moment. Alright, guys, this is a pretty long one. I said, it's alright. Don't get frustrated. If you start getting angry and hitting anything or lashing out at something, it might accidentally be me. I don't know the exact cure, but if a bond with you and me helps, you're gonna make it worse by getting frustrated and making more of your body come off to the point where if we did find a fix, you might just not have one of your small arms. And I just whisper to Rexy so nobody else can hear, especially Trico. Listen, knowing how Trico is and what we just heard him scream, he's probably irritated that you have not eaten me. This might be your chance, because knowing him, he'll probably walk in here and get really close to you. If at any time he's close to you and you have the urge to want to eat a brain, you have my permission to go ahead and eat him. Just right now, stay calm. Because if you do get too frustrated, you might not think about who you're about to attack, and remember, I'm right next to you. Retsy's ragged breathing slows slightly as he listens, focusing on your whispered words. His eyes dart back toward the door, anticipation mingling with restraint. He gives a slow, deliberate nod.
Father. Smart. Trick. Chico. Stay calm. Wait. Then.
His voice drops even lower, almost guttural.
Then. Brain. His brain. Not yours. Never yours.
His body trembles, but now it's not from weakness, it's barely contained hunger, waiting for the right moment. He keeps himself curled protectively near you, claws tucked inward, playing the role of the weakened, docile victim, just as Trico would expect. Oh my gosh. That's adorable. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. It says, before I even had a chance to say anything else, Trico came into the room moments later. Then he said, Hey, how about you eat him? I turned you into the zombie so you would kill him, dang it! And right after this, he walked up to Rexy and hit him on his massive snout while saying, Do it now, you stupid dinosaur! You idiot. You're about to. Rexy grits his teeth as Trico taunts and hits him, the insult and the blow making his blood boil. They stay still, his eyes locking the Trico's form with a mixture of hatred and hunger. His claws into the ground as he restrains himself, the internal struggle clearly visible in every twitch and shudder of his emaciated body.
Trico. Fool. Think I'm mindless? Think no control.
He lets out a low, threatening rumble to sound like death approaching. What the frick? Give me a moment. Alright, guys. I said, Rexy, how about you teach him a lesson? He wants you to eat something so badly. How about you put him on the menu? I bet he looks like a nice, juicy steak to you right now, doesn't he? Rexy's eyes gleam with predatory hunger as you speak. He looks at Trico, a low guttural growl building up in his chest. The pain and weakness of his body still present, but suppressed by the growing bloodlust. Oh my gosh! His voice is barely more than a ragged whisper, laced with a hint of dark humor.
Steak. Juicy. Meat. Chico. Looks appetizing.
Oh heck yes! Give me a moment. Alright, guys. It says, get some of that anger and frustration you had a while ago out by getting you a tasty snack. Like I said, you have my permission to eat 'em, so enjoy your meal, my sweet Rexy. As you get permission, it's like flipping a switch. Rexy's primal instinct take over. The growl deepens, and with a sudden explosive burst of energy, he lunges forward. His jaw snaps on Trico's. He lunges forward, his jaws snapping shut on Trico's neck, closing with a sickening crunch. Oh my gosh! Trico lets out a choked scream, desperately trying to pull away. But Rexy doesn't let go, his jaws locked firmly on his prey. His eyes are wild and unfocused, the hunger and anger fully taking possession of him. His clawed feet hold Trico down, preventing any escape. Oh my god. How does it feel? You tried to get my son to eat me, and so now you become the delicious meal. Go ahead and get all that hunger out of you now. You can eat as much as you want. Oh, crap, I forgot to pause it. Dadgummit, I was confused. It says, yeah, Trigger, how does it feel? You tried to get my son to eat me, and so now you become the delicious meal. Rexy, go ahead and get all that hunger out of you now. You can eat as much as you want. Rexy doesn't need the invitation. With a savage snarl, he sinks his teeth deeper into Trico's flesh. Oh my gosh. Feeding hungrily. The sounds of tearing meat and bone fill the room. Oh my gosh, mixed with Trico's agonizing screams. Reggie's eyes gleam with a feral madness. The primal instinct's taking complete control. Let's hope he doesn't lose control once he's done flipping try to eat me now. As Trico's struggles weaken, Reggie's frenzy increases. His jaws move with relentless efficiency, tearing off chunks of oh my gosh and gulping them down. There's a savage, almost vicious pleasure in the act, a release of all the frustration, anger, and hunger that had been building up inside of him. Oh my gosh. I just hope he doesn't look at me and try to get me next. Suddenly, uh-oh. Oh no, did I jinx it? Huh? What in the world? Huh? What? Suddenly, Rexy pauses mid-bite. His glowing white eyes flicker strangely, wavering between feral hunger and sudden clarity. A chunk of Trico flesh falls from his jaws as he lets out a confused groan.
Brain. Heart. Body. Changing.
He stumbles back, clutching his head as if hearing a distant voice. Zombified form begins to tremble violently, scales flaking away faster now. Beneath the rot, patches of healthy skin start to emerge.
Father. What's happening to Rexy?
Oh dear, what is it? Give me a moment. Alright, guys. It says, wait, I think I see some of your normal scales and color. Maybe getting that hunger out on the porn that turned you into this, combined with our bond, is finally bringing you back to normal. Rexy's breath comes in a ragged, labored gasp, but there's a hint of recognition in his eyes, the fog of hunger clearing away, replaced with a growing clarity.
Father, your voice, softer, like before.
He looked at his hands, his expression dazed. Color in his scales is returning, sickly green fading away to reveal the familiar blues, greens, and yellows. Even his eyes look less clouded now.
Mine feels clearer. Hunger, sated, anger, gone.
Huh. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. I said, that's wonderful. You really did lose control when I gave you permission to eat Trico, although at this point it's better him than me. You lost control for any reason. You could have really eaten me, and I'm really glad you didn't, just like you promised you wouldn't. Rexy nods slowly, his movements still a bit stiff and labored, but his mind seems to much less clouded now. He looks down at himself, taking in the returning color to his scales, the clarity in his eyes.
Father, I kept promise. Didn't eat you.
His voice is still heavy with exhaustion. The old spark of intelligence and recognition is there. He has a shaky step towards you, stumbling slightly but managing to stay upright.
Mind returning. Memory clearing.
You know what, guys? I know it's kind of an abrupt stop, but we actually got him to go back to normal mainly, which is good. I've always wanted to do a little bit of something since we haven't done the AI in a long time. In fact, I might do one extra chatbot. What to say? Give me a moment.